Hello and welcome my YouTube family. My name is Gwen, also known as Earth Angie G. Thank you for coming back to my channel. These videos that I bring you are life lesson videos that were provided to us by the universe. These life lessons we all must learn before we leave this earth. Today's life lesson video is speaking on your current thoughts and beliefs are no longer serving you. It's a sign that you should let go of negative patterns and embrace new perspectives, that of a feeling of being trapped and victimized, a feeling of being trapped, restricted, and backed into a corner. Maybe finding yourself imprisoned by your own beliefs and unable to see the possibilities of change. Represents self-imposed restrictions and a victim mentality, signifying fear, anxiety, and psychological issues. Represent restrictions of feeling trapped, feeling powerless to change the current circumstances, even if the limitations are self-imposed. It's a reminder that we are the creators of our reality. When you choose sovereignty over victimhood, you become the fierce wielder of choice. You can choose to free yourself from shackles. It means hope returning slowly but surely and being able to be positive about recent troubles. It signifies an end to challenging circumstances and reminds you to stop giving yourself away to experiences that make you feel empty. When hope returns slowly but surely, you can be positive from the troubles you've recently experienced. Mostly it shows up when you are back in a relationship again. So the worst is over now, but don't expect change. You may feel as though something is missing or entirely out of place, but struggling to put your finger on what it might be. When everything seems hopeless, you held on, and now you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You have overcome a spiritual challenge, and that your future is improving. Remember that all problems are temporary, and solutions may be just around the corner, guiding you towards a path of healing and transitioning, encouraging you to leave behind negativity and embrace positive change, symbolizing transition, change, a rite of passage, and releasing baggage, experiencing a transition of some kind, but one that is not happy and filled with regret. It means gradual change, movement, or travel away from the difficulty or imminent dangers. Obstacles which are overcome. Represents progress, moving into calmer waters, moving on, or moving forward. The journey of transition and healing, signifying the process of leaving behind the past and moving toward a brighter future, advising you to begin or continue the process of moving on. You are moving through a period of realignment, and things can feel turbulent and confusing during these times of evolution and change. Symbolizes the confusion we face when we are forced to make difficult choices that symbolize difficult decisions, weighing up options, and avoidance. It can also signify being torn between two loyalties, relationships, situations, offers, or people, a symbol of fighting for what is right. It's about the barriers we put up between ourselves and others, and those we create within ourselves. By avoiding the decision, you are allowing the landscape to shift around you without your input or your preference. Despite appearing to try to communicate, the opposing sides are completely missing one another, which could have negative outcomes. It typically signifies a stalemate, the need to make a decision, but also highlights the difficulty in making it due to conflicting information or emotions. It encourages people to trust their intuition and listen to their inner wisdom, having faith in the future, being experienced, not knowing what to expect, having beginner's luck, improvisation, and believing in the universe, symbolizing the journey of exploration and learning what lies ahead, encouraging you to take risks and explore new paths, to be open to new experiences, and to trust your intuition. Now is the time when you need to trust where the universe is taking you as you undertake the new journey, one where you will be filled with optimism and freedom from the usual constraints of life. The new adventure will bring you along a path which may require you to make a leap of faith, but you will grow as a result of this new experience. It symbolizes courage, confidence, and independence with fire strength, and saying to yourself that you must think of the consequences of what you do, and you must be sure to focus on what will get you moving and how to do it. An independent person who is confident, outgoing, and friendly, and who approaches love and relationships with a self assuredness that is refreshing, and that you will be optimistic, outgoing, and full of energy. Someone going through the process of self discovery and remembering how powerful you are, boldly expressing yourself, charismatic, passionate, spontaneous, brave, pursuing dreams, adventurous, impulsive, and confident. This person represents the energy of a queen, the natural manager of whose gifts is to inspire teamwork and divvy up tasks. Be open minded and proud of who you are as you venture out into the world, mingling freely, connecting with nature and to the celestial realms as the personification of unconditional love and harmony, signifying stability and power, and is associated with fertility, expression, creativity, and nurturing, along with many other aspects, symbolizing femininity, beauty, nature, nurturing, and abundance, focused on love and creativity, and signifies tremendous opportunities. It's the maternal force of your life, sympathetic and doting to those you love. You should embrace your softer side, allow yourself to explore the emotions you are feeling, and listen to your intuition, meeting your own needs and giving or receiving care from others, playing the nurturing role, caretaking, and parenting. By placing them against nature, they symbolize a world view where we are a part of the world and supported by it. Balancing and maintaining, juggling or struggling positively, multitasking and remembering to give equal time to work and play, working hard to make sure all your bills are paid, and doing an excellent job of balancing these different priorities, representing the ups and downs of life, and indicates that you are resourceful, adaptive, and flexible enough to get through them. It reminds you that you are capable of tricky things, really hard things. Know that sometimes a sidestep, even a backstep, is the surest way forward. It depicts the highs and lows of life and shows that you have the resilience, flexibility, and adaptability to get through them. Make your list and give yourself permission to let the less important things Wait until you have more time and energy to give them. You can handle anything that comes your way. You are flexible enough to adapt to changes that demand constant rebalance. Representing uncertainty, ambiguity, and confusion around situations. It can represent intuition and imagination, which can be exciting attributes, but can also lead to confusion. It highlights potential miscommunication and encourages you to seek understanding and empathy. It represents your fears and illusions and often comes out when you are projecting fear into your present and your future based on your past experiences. It allows you to face your fears and uncertainties, trusting your instincts to guide you towards the right path, urging you to be cautious and trust your intuition, being mindful of potential deception or hidden truths, representing subconscious, intuition, and inner vision, symbolizing your imagination is getting the best of you and everything is not what it seems. Mark 7:21 through 22. For from within, out of the heart of man, comes evil thoughts, sexual immorality, theft, murder, adultery, coveting, wickedness, deceit, sensuality, envy, slander, pride, and foolishness. Romans 7:23. But I see my members another law waging war against the law of my mind, and making me captive to the law of sin that dwells in my members. Romans 8:6. For to set the mind on the flesh is death, but to set the mind on the spirit is life and peace. And lastly, Romans 12:2. Do not be conformed to the world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect.